The 4-1-3-2. Yes, we're back again because I have done a previous testing tactics video on this formation by the foot dog, and it went, well, it's safe to say, extremely well. People have loved it. People have loved it on YouTube and X. Quite a few content creators have picked up on this tactic by the foot dog, and he's back with a version 2, and his quote, better than the original. Let's check out the huge changes to it. And if you are looking to purchase any FC26 coins or points, then check out eldorado.gg. Not only do they have FC points and coins, they've also got other in-game currencies for other games. If you use promo code ALX, you get yourself an extra 5% off. The beautiful thing about Eldorado, it is safe and reliable, and the beautiful thing is you can check out the reviews from all the different sellers so you can feel rest assured that you're getting exactly what you paid for. I believe in eldorado.gg, so should you. Check them out if you're looking for any in-game purchases, coins or points. Let's get back to the video. So the first change here is he has switched to a counter build-up style. There are a few role changes as well. So from holding defend to holding roaming, that's really interesting. From this was poacher and now it's false 9 attack. So two big changes in the sense of player roles and a big change with the build up style. When I played with it last time, I did say that actually I think I'd get better on with two false backs. So it's interesting to see how the one false back in advanced forward goes. I'm curious to see how the holding CDM on roaming goes as well. Let's keep a close eye on Kobbie Mainoo's movement. And then Rogers, hopefully, just like before, will just do a little bit of madness. So this worked really well. This is what it looks like when you do actually have the ball. So you can see the passing options all over the place. The first time we used it, we absolutely destroyed someone in Rivals. Let's see how version 2 gets on. And as we search for an opponent, I'm going to make a little bit of a pinky promise here. If I get a dub in this game, I'm going to take this exact tactic and pretty much the lineup you see into a full champs run live on stream. Okay, so if you're not hitting that notification bell, if you're not subscribed, make sure you are, because this could be a tasty foot champs run with this 4-1-3-2 by the foot doc. Let's see what we're going to be up against. A 4-3-3, Eder Militao, Marquinhos, Araujo. Oh, there's Reyners, there's Marquisio, Pina, Patellas, Pajor. Okay, that's a very strong team. Let's see how we get on. This is Division 2 gameplay, by the way, just in case you are curious. Straight in there with Wanyeri. This is post-update, of course. I'm playing this on a Thursday evening with the new update that is live. So we should have plenty of passing options. That was the real strength of the of version 1. Yeah, I want to keep close eye on Kobbie Mainoo's movement and just see how we can move this ball about freely. The objective here is obviously get the ball to our two strikers, well, to one of them, and then get goals and just pen them in. So here's our inverted wing back. There's the supporting holding on roaming. At the moment, every single player that had the ball, I had a good passing option to go to. Now, my defending is still absolutely pants. That'll be interesting to see. Tomori, oh, I feel like Tomori should have done a bit better against Pajor there. I'm not going to lie, but we move. I don't know why this toggle display keeps on coming up. Those options there keep on coming available. That is definitely a corner routine. That seems a little bit busted, and it ends with Marquinhos scoring. Never change, FC community, FIFA community. Never change. If there's something broken, obviously abuse it as much as possible. I'd say that purely sarcastic, by the way. Like, it'd be interesting to see if he gets another corner, whether he does the exact same routine. Right, at the moment, we are not playing too well. I have been away for a week. That's my excuse. Haven't really played much FC. We'll get warmed up. Don't you worry. And I would like to take this for a champs run, so we're extra motivated to get that win. Right, let's go, Bowen. That's not good. We can't just run into players, though, and then expect just to walk through. Nice one, Yeri. Get this team moving. Bowen, you're in. Who's up against Eder Militao? We got some support. There's the inside forward in by Dolan. Good little move forward by Wanyeri, and there is 1-1. There we go. The inside forwards connecting. We've got so much overload with 2 inside forwards, 2 strikers. Then we've got a centre mid that's just kind of like prowling all over the place. A CDM that is up for it as well, wanting to get on the ball. And then we've obviously got those 2 inverted wing backs acting as pretty much centre mids as well. Just making sure we've always got that passing option on. We can create something good. And obviously the whole goal is not just to keep passing it. It is to... oh, gosh, yeah, that defending is so bad for me. So bad. Obviously, the end goal is to get a player in a good position. And we should have plenty of them with the way this team is set up. My defending, again, atrocious. Like, it's just obvious what he's going to do there. And I've just allowed him to do it. Wanyeri then. Oh, I actually wanted that to go to Kudus. I'm a bit disappointed by that pass by Wanyeri. Morgan Rogers. This is like one of my first games, well, like second or third game with Rogers as well. So I'm still getting used to a few players here. I'm not sure if Kobe Mainu will make it to the 11. Oh, offside Bowen. Again, I still think if I was tweaking this from my own place. Oh, we like that. That's a nice little bit of pressure. Hey, nice little pressure indeed. I probably would go 1 false 9 on build up and 1 false 9 on attack. Advanced forward is still not. It still just doesn't suit my kind of play, and maybe that's why Bowen was offside there. It is, you know, it's no coincidence that the player that's offside there is an advanced forward on attack, who is going to be looking to make those runs in behind, which I don't really pick out all too quick. Kudos, I feel that was a bit too aggressive dropping off for the ball. These are sort of positions we want to be in. Go wide. He's going to expect me to cut back. So actually, if I go byline here, there we go. Inside. Get on Bowen's left foot. These are the sort of positions we want to be in. Move him about. We're going into the box and back out the box to get the ball to feet to then score. That is the whole premise of the attack. Overload, overload, overload. Bang. In, out, in, out. If he's going to move his center, if he's going to control his defensive mid, we're going to move this defensive mid about. We're going to move him kind of left, right, back, forward. And then we're going to find that player. This time it was Kudus. Before it was Bowen. We're going to find that player in the best possible position inside the box. I'm getting warmed up now. Getting warmed up. But again, it's not just about... It's passing with a purpose. And let's see how we do kind of like a bit more of a direct attack. Nice little movement by Bowen. Couldn't find the pass. Good pressure. And again, that's what it's about. I feel like if you're one of those players that's going to run back with a CDM... You probably can get on just fine. But because you've got those 2 inverted wing backs, if you can be nice and aggressive, you've seen, hopefully, a couple of times the success of that. One was a goal with Bowen. But other times you could win the ball up a bit higher up the pitch. Right, here comes Kudus. Let's see if we can be a bit more direct this time. Drag a few players out. We've got the supporting wing back with Charles this time. If we can go byline a bit. There's a supporting run by Rogers. There's the inside forward. Well, we could have used him then. But look how many passing options we've always got. They just kind of like rotate to get the ball or pass. I love it. For me, this just suits the way I played to a T. This is where I want to be. Causing a bit of mayhem for my opponent. Now we can drive into the space. Oh, that little nudge on Rogers just sent him a bit forward. I actually think Rogers probably isn't best suited to that centre midfielder role. I feel like someone a bit more techie, a bit more nimble. I think Rogers probably suits a left mid role a bit better. Nice little ball forward. See if we can be a bit more direct this time again. There's the run by Rogers. Oh, okay, we're going to go to the fullback. Ah, wrong choice, wrong choice. But the important thing is, look at that still there. Look how many players we had in and around the box there. Was that 7 players? Hobby. Maury, not exactly who we want. Oh, couldn't get away with Bowen with a cheeky little... Wow, the defending off these corners is terrible. Kwanzaa, though. Wow. Jarrell Kwanzaa. A decent half. I've played quite poorly at moments. My decision making in the attacking third wasn't exactly amazing. My defending at times was shocking. But you can see how you can just create so many chances because of the attacking movement. And to be honest, yeah, It is quite attacking. There's probably a few tweaks you can do to make it more defensive. But is playing the game not about creating attacking opportunities, scoring opportunities? That's what I like about. That's what I liked about version 1. It's certainly what I like at the moment about version 2. I will be using double false 9. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Give that a little bit of a test. Right, see if we can create something here. Good movement by the inside forward. Shouldn't have really run that in with Diouf there. Nice, Jarrell. Nice. It's what I'm saying. If you can be aggressive, you can turn defending into attack instantly. Right. We are going to go just 2 false 9s on attack to begin with. We'll see how that goes on, how we get on with that. And then we might drop one of them to build up. But I don't want them to get in the way of the centre mid. We need space for the inverted wing backs and the centre mid on playmaker roaming to actually do their thing. Right, oh, nice ball. It's Patella's. Yeah, we're so bad at defending. Are kickoffs still a thing? I'm still unsure whether it's my diabolical defending. Wow, that pass by Jarrell was not pretty. Or whether kickoffs are still just as strong as ever. He's going to cut back. Yeah, he did. Allowed him the space. Wow, that is a shocking miss by Marquisio. I think that's the first Marquisio I've actually played against. I'm not going to lie. I think it is the first Marquisio. Right, see if we can build up. Good options. If we can come a bit more central to make the space out wide. Now we can get Dolan on the ball. By the way, this Dolan card, what a card this has been. I think from the season past, but he has lasted the whole season. Yeah, look, I just prefer that. Look how I can get the ball to feet a little bit easier to Bowen. I think I do definitely prefer the 2 false 9s for me personally. But if you play it a lot quicker and get the ball forward a lot quicker than I do, then absolutely go for the advanced forward version. And do let me know in the comment section below if you do try version 2 and how you get on with it. Right, here comes Dolan again. There's a support. Oh, that's a bad ball. If he had tiki-taka plus, we are in a good spot there. Again, I would like to try Rodgers in that left mid spot and try a different player in the centre mid. Jarrell couldn't get there. Pushed him out wide enough, though. It's like that you can go wide if you want to create space down the middle. Bowen. Kudus gets the ball to feet. Move this ball. Ah, that final pass was just... That's someone that hasn't played a lot of FC in the last week. That pass that I made there. That pass was on me. But the way we could just ping that ball about so easily is a real strength. Lovely. Dolan. Use the overlap. Neve Charles. Unlucky. Unlucky. That's what I'm feeling. Do you know who I'm feeling there? Cheeky Dominic Soberslide, the promo card. I feel like he would do brilliantly there. Rodgers. I said on that left mid, didn't I? I said in that left mid roll and he drifted there from the corner. And that was a tidy finish. I'm telling you, we've got options in this squad. I really think Dominic Soberslide would do brilliantly where Neve Charles is. I don't really want to drop Neve Charles. Maybe Diouf gets dropped. Right, let's have a look at the counter-attacking possibility. Lovely little balls through by Cobby. Here comes Kudus. We're going to keep going byline. Drag him out. There's the false 9. That's the false 9 element with Bowen. Ah, that was a little bit of cheese just trying to get that for the low driven. That was bad from me. Yeah, we can get the ball. Making bad passing choices. Oh, okay. Tom Diouf. I really want to try Soberslide there now. Really want to try Soberslide in that right back position. I think he'd be absolutely brilliant. I think when he pops up, he's just got that presence as well. I think would do really well. Right, that defending, please don't copy how I defend. Please don't copy. Okay, take inspiration, maybe perhaps ideas about how I attack and the patience part of it and the way I maybe move the ball, left stick dribble. That's fine. But take nothing from the way I defend, please, at times. High up the pitch, yeah, I'm putting pressure on players. The player switching in that sense, yeah, fine. But in and around my box, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you much to learn from. I'll be honest with that. It's the biggest part of my game that needs adapting. Oh, I couldn't turn away with Bowen. And that's where you need to be a bit careful with how you lose the ball. But look how quick the team is getting back. We are just going to do a pause here because we are going to look at stamina. Something that I wanted to do the last time I tested this tactic out. See if we can get a goal to get a pause. That'd be lovely. No, we're going to get an offside instead. We're going to get an offside instead. But I would like to look at the stamina of the team. For 95 depth, right? For 95 depth, the stamina is not looking too bad. The stamina is not looking too bad at all. Not looking too bad. I mean, that's 95 depth. And look at the bars. It's so full. Nice play. Get there. Yes, Mamadashvili. Oh, let's get there. No. Oh, Diouf. But the run from that wing back, the inverted wing back, was absolutely class. There's the low driven, and we do make it 6-3. I do think I am going to go double false 9. And a promise is a promise. Tonight, I'm going to be running, tonight is in Friday, I'll be running this 4-1-3-2 with the modified false 9 for a full champs run. For a full champs run to see how we get on. But we did all right with that. 6, I don't think that was a expected goals 3.7 to 3.7. I feel like ours was much higher. If you did enjoy the video, a like is very much appreciated. Sub if you are new here and you want some more FC26 content like this. And I'll hopefully see you tonight on a 15-0 stream in champs with this tactic. Take care, everybody.